From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Yesterday was hot and sunny. Yesterday afternoon, Texas saw some thunderstorms. That complex is now over into the Gulf Coast states, and we are dry for now. That'll change. A lot of the sunshine we see will eventually become a little bit more cloudy as we head through the afternoon. More partly cloudy skies pop up. 4 to 6 o'clock. I'm looking at the Red River down in southwest and south central Oklahoma for some thunderstorms to trek into the state, which at times will likely be strong to severe. There's a lot of energy in the atmosphere, but it doesn't quite look like we get much of it at all here in Oklahoma City. I think we'll be lucky to see a few drops of rain. Models have been kind of back and forth on this, but they've been trending farther and farther south. South central Oklahoma really getting the brunt of the action along I-35 by 9 o'clock this evening. And then it continues to scoot off to the east. Some strong winds in this at times, and hail certainly a concern. The tornado threat's there, but it's incredibly low, and that really drops off as we go through the overnight. We clear things out. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, things change once again. Some clouds early on in the morning, and overall a very quiet scene as we go through most of the afternoon. Once again, it's much like today, late into the afternoon and into the evening hours as we go past 6 and 7 o'clock. We'll look for additional thunderstorms to develop in southwest Oklahoma, which could make their way into central Oklahoma. But I think, once again, the best chance is going to be farther to the south. It is there for us, and it's there for us both days for a reason. We've got a ton of storm energy. Anytime you see these numbers get above 1,000 and even into the 2,000, 3,000, especially this 4,000 Cape values, that's a lot of juice for thunderstorms to use, and we've got plenty of it this weekend. The deal is storm initiation and our main source of storm energy higher up in the atmosphere as it's swinging by just isn't the greatest on the planet, and for the most part, storms look to be farther to the south. Today, nice and sunny right now. Oklahoma City looking good this morning on American Fidelity Cam and a Lucky Star Skycam network. 71 out there right now, so already on the warm side. Elsewhere around the metro, I'll go ahead and point that out. That Will Rogers observation came in almost an hour ago. It's already 78 in El Reno, 79 in Kingfisher, 77 Guthrie. It is plenty warm. Now it is 80 in Altus. That south wind we have is really going to heat things up today, gusting 15 to 25 miles per hour pretty consistently through our afternoon. 92, our high here in Oklahoma City. That'll be the first time since October that we've hit the 90s here in Oklahoma City. Plenty of 90s out west, pushing 100 again down to the southwest toward Altus this afternoon. Just plain hot. Best rain chances this afternoon and through the evening from, say, Lawton and points to the east across southern Oklahoma. We'll call it about a 10% chance for some of that thunderstorm activity to make it into Oklahoma City. The best chance for strong and severe storms well off to the south and far into south central Oklahoma as well. Main concerns with this will be hail and damaging winds. The tornado threat's there, but very, very low. We just don't quite have the best wind profiles for that today. Hail up to golf balls, maybe 1 or 2 tennis balls possible, but for the most part, I would expect maxing out at golf balls down in southern Oklahoma. The farther north you get, the smaller that hail is going to get as well, and certainly windy down there as that complex matures and moves off to the east. Gusts up to 75 miles per hour in southern Oklahoma. Definitely can't rule that out. There's our tornado zone from 4 p.m. to midnight. Very low end risk, but something just to point out that it is there. Anything likely on the more brief side, but just something to keep in mind as we go throughout our Saturday. Overnight tonight, with the clouds sticking around, we stay very mild again with that south wind. Lows in the 60s for the start of our Sunday. Sunday afternoon, hot once again. A few degrees cooler technically here in Oklahoma City. We're back in the upper 80s, but that's not exactly cool. Some 90s still out to the west, and a still strong south wind, 15 to 30 miles per hour. Best chance for those afternoon thunderstorms down in southwestern and south central Oklahoma once again. We call it a 10% blanket across central and eastern Oklahoma just because we could get some of those storms to make it, but overall chances look low. But if we do get the storms to develop, they could become severe once again, more on the low end, as we do have all that storm energy. Certainly a possibility. As we go through next week, more rain chances, and I love to see that. I know it's always this time